The great white shark, one of the most feared predators on Earth. But here's something most people don't know. The orca, better known as the killer whale. When a great white shark senses an orca nearby, it doesn't attack. It doesn't even wait to find out what happens. It flees immediately. Orcas are the most powerful predators in the ocean. They hunt great white sharks. They take down blue whales, the largest animals to ever exist on this planet. They are faster, smarter, and more coordinated than anything else in the sea. And yet, there is not a single verified case in history of a wild orca killing a human being. Not one. These animals had every opportunity. They share the ocean with us every single day. They can see us, hear us, sense us from miles away, and they choose not to. Why? Why do sharks flee when they sense an orca nearby? And if the orca is powerful enough to hunt great white sharks, then why does it almost never attack humans? Is the orca so intelligent that it avoids attacking humans because it knows the whole world is watching? I'm Euro, and that's exactly what we're going to find out today. Before we talk about why they don't attack us, we need to understand what we're actually dealing with, because most people underestimate orcas badly. Orcas are not whales. Technically, they are the largest members of the dolphin family. They can reach up to 32 feet in length, roughly the size of a school bus, and weigh up to 6 tons. Their top speed, nearly 35 miles per hour in the water. But the most terrifying thing about orcas isn't their size or their speed, it's their brain. Orcas have the second largest brain of any marine mammal on Earth, weighing up to 15 pounds. That's more than 4 times the size of a human brain. And it's not just the size. Their neocortex, the region responsible for complex thinking, language, and self-awareness, contains more folds than the human brain. Scientists have also found a structure in the orca brain that humans don't even have. A specialized region called the paralimbic lobe, which researchers believe is responsible for deep social bonding and emotional processing at a level we don't fully understand yet. In other words, orcas might experience emotions more complex than our own. Here's what makes orcas truly different from every other predator on Earth. They have culture, not instinct, not just behavior, culture. In the same way humans have culture. Different orca pods around the world speak different dialects. They have different hunting techniques, different social rules, different traditions. And all of this is passed down from mother to calf, generation after generation, for hundreds of years. One researcher at Dalhousie University said something in 2001 that shocked the scientific world. No species on Earth, other than humans, is as cultural as orcas. Think about what that means. These animals are not just surviving, they are building societies, maintaining traditions, teaching their young not just how to hunt, but how to live. So why don't they attack us? Now we get to the real question. The answer, according to scientists, comes down to 3 things. First, food culture. Orcas are, in a strange way, extremely picky eaters. Different orca populations eat completely different things. Some eat only salmon, others eat marine mammals, others specialize in sharks, and these dietary traditions are passed down from mother to calf. For generations, humans were simply never on the menu. No orca mother ever taught her calf that a human being is food, so no orca has ever learned to see us that way. Unlike sharks, which sometimes bite humans by mistake, orcas use echolocation to build a precise acoustic image of everything around them. They know exactly what you are the moment you enter the water. They see a human, and they feel nothing. No hunger, no interest, no instinct to attack. We are simply irrelevant. Second, intelligence. Here's a thought that should humble us. One researcher was asked, do orcas not attack humans because they recognize our intelligence? Her answer was, I don't know how to answer that, but if there is any animal on this planet with the capacity to judge the intelligence of another species, it would be the killer whale. These animals have long-term memory. They recognize individual humans. There are documented cases of wild orcas approaching humans, playing with them, and even offering them food. They don't see us as prey, but they may see us as something else entirely. Third, cultural taboo. Some scientists believe that beyond diet and intelligence, there may be something deeper at work, a kind of inherited rule, a cultural boundary passed down through generations that says, humans are off limits. We don't fully understand it, but the evidence suggests it's real. Now, here is where it gets complicated. In 2020, something changed. Off the coast of Spain and Portugal, a group of orcas began doing something no one had ever recorded before. They started attacking boats, not humans in the water, boats. They would circle a vessel, then target the rudder, biting it, ramming it, breaking pieces off, until the boat was completely disabled. By 2023, they had sunk 3 vessels, damaged over 250 more. Each time, The passengers fell into the water, face to face with orcas, and every single time, the orcas swam away. Not one person was touched. So why are they attacking boats, but not the people inside them? Researchers believe it started with one orca, a female they call White Gladys. Scientists think she experienced a traumatic encounter with a boat, possibly a collision, possibly an entanglement with fishing nets. And then she did something extraordinary. She taught her pod, deliberately, methodically. The young orcas watched the older ones, then joined in. Within months, the behavior had spread. One eyewitness described it this way. The two smaller orcas watched the bigger one's technique. Then, with a slight run-up, they too slammed into the boat. This is not instinct. This is learning. This is planning. This is something that looks a lot like revenge. But even in her trauma, even in what may have been an act of retaliation, White Gladys never once directed her pod to harm a human being. The only exception in history. In the entire recorded history of human-orca encounters in the wild, there is only one documented case of a wild orca biting a human. One. A surfer off the coast of California. He required stitches. The orca immediately let go and swam away. Researchers believe it was a case of mistaken identity, similar to what happens with shark attacks. The moment the orca realized it had bitten a human, it stopped. Every other recorded attack has happened in captivity. Orcas held in small concrete tanks, cut off from their pods, hand-fed instead of hunting, living in psychological conditions that scientists now describe as genuinely traumatic. The aggression, experts say, came from that, not from their nature. Ending the real question. So we come back to the original question. Why don't orcas attack humans? The scientific answer is diet, intelligence, and culture. But I want to leave you with something more uncomfortable than that. We are not at the top of the ocean. We never were. There is an animal out there that is larger than us, faster than us, smarter than us, more emotionally complex than us, and hunts in coordinated groups with strategies passed down for hundreds of years. It could kill us, easily, and it doesn't. Not because it can't, not because it's afraid, but because it has decided not to. Whether that's culture, or intelligence, or something we don't have a word for yet. The truth is that the most powerful predator on Earth has chosen to leave us alone, and maybe, just maybe, that says more about them than it does about us. This video took a lot of research. If you found it interesting, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.